How's it going, everybody? It's me, Scott. Welcome to One Last Hand. Welcome back to Vantage. We've played a lot of Vantage on the channel. Go and check out the playlist if you want to see some more. But today we are Tina the Marine and we are crash landing on this strange planet. Let's have a little look at what our mission is going to be. So this is our current location. Your escape pod seals tight, ejecting towards the planet. We're coming down. We can see in the background here maybe a civilization. But there's also some mountains over here. Not sure how much we're seeing in the front here. But then also we have our mission card, which I can zoom into over here. Amass a priceless collection. Have at least 30 money value cards in one player's grid or in reserve. If you do, read 1583. We've had this one before. So essentially we're going to be trying to steal priceless artifacts from this planet or create something. We could always build something. However, we are the Marine, so we're probably going to borrow stuff that people don't need anymore, right? So our mission comes over here. We don't have a destiny yet. We're starting at 4 morale, time, and health. We've got our challenge pool up here. We're ready to go. So our escape pod lands. We need to roll 2 dice and choose one of these locations. So here we go. We have orange and purple, which, just to show you how this works, just in case you wondered, obviously we rolled orange and purple. That's here, 387. I'm going to delve into this giant box of cards and find 387. Now I do have a tendency for saying 387 and picking 378 out or something similar, but this is where we crash land. In the distance, a herd of animals grazes in a verdant valley. You can't tell whether the sweet smells is coming from them or the nearby flowers. So, if you don't know how Vantage works, we're going to go to a location. In that location, we're going to get a load of actions down the right-hand side. We can only ever take one of those actions. However, that being said, we might read an extract which says continue, and that means you can take another one of these. Additionally, we have this little compass up here. So once we've done our one action, we're going to make a decision as to what direction we're going to move. If we move towards the number, it's a 1 skill check. We'll talk about skill checks when we come to do one. If we move towards any of these little asterisks, we're going to have to read a book, and that's going to tell us how much it's going to cost. So looking at this card, I mean, these creatures in the background seem interesting. We should probably head to there, but we've got follow, scan, hire, build, extract, or hunt. I mean, maybe we should hunt. I mean, they smell sweet. They might be sweet smelling creatures. I don't know if I've ever described a creature as sweet smelling, but what have we got? Follow, scan. Maybe we could follow. Maybe they're migrating. Is this the opening to Jurassic Park, by the way? Anyway, we could hire them. Should we try and hire? So let's talk a little bit about how this will all work. We're going to choose one of these things on a card, one of these options down here on the right hand side. We then have these 6 skill tokens. We start at the moment, we've got 3 blue. They help us with move actions. We've got one green, which is a help action, got 1 purple, which is a look action, and then we've got 1 red, which is an overpower action. And as you can see, those options that we just chose match these colors. So let's say we decided to take the higher action. We would turn to the higher action or the higher book. We'd read paragraph 387, and when we do that, it will give us a skill check. We'll read the first paragraph and it will give us a skill check, and then we could spend these tokens to add to our skill check, and we would roll these dice, and we'll talk about the results on those dice as and when we get there. But I don't know what I'm going to do. Hiring doesn't seem like a wise idea. Maybe we're going to follow. Instead of using one of the books, we're actually going to use the Rule Pop website, which gives you the storybook. So if we click on here, I did buy the errata pack for Vantage, but this has already got all of that stuff in there. So we're taking the follow action on card 387. So I'm going to go to the look book, the move book, and I'm going to type in 387. So you can see here, 387 in that book. We are then going to hit the search, and it tells us that 387 in the storybook lookup cost a 2 skill check to follow the herd. I'm going to spend one of these and that means I get to just roll one die. So these dice have various symbols on them. This is a blank no penalty, so when we roll this, we'll be able to put this in our penalty box and not take any bad effects. I could equally maybe put it on one of our cards, and we're going to be looking to build out this grid. If I get this is called a setback. We're just going to put this back into our challenge pool. It means it's going to take us longer to refresh our dice. This is time. This is time. I mean, it shows time. This is morale, and the heart is health. If we get any of those, unless we can put it somewhere on one of our character sheets, we're going to take the impact. If we ever get to 0, game over. So let's roll this one die. We've only got one place to put this, really, so let's hope we get something good. We got a time. We didn't get something good. I can then, if I wanted to, spend one of these cubes to re-roll. I don't think I will. I'm just going to take the time penalty. It's difficult to get them back, but we roll just to show kind of how those things happen. But now, because we've rolled that dice, we always succeed a test unless you get down to 0 health or time. So I'm going to be able to tap the reveal option, and that is going to tell us what's happening. The animals drift closer to each other as you approach, a defensive position, but they soon relax and go back to their meal. You notice that each animal is tagged with a symbol that looks like a farmhouse. Perhaps they wandered free of their farm. Gain 1 boost and go west to 700. So these are boost cubes, and we get to place them on our card. Whenever it says gain boost, we get to place them. We start with 2. We can use these to re-roll. We can use these to get money. We can use these to get a symbol. So lots of options from there. But we are going west to 700. What that means is we are going to dig into all of these cards and find 700. I won't keep explaining this. Obviously, once we're done, we'll crack on with the story. We're going to go to 700, which is a new location, which I'll tuck over here, and you guys can have a little look at it. A skeleton of a long-dead behemoth sprawls across the path to the north. It's a little road sign here. Oh, little road sign here. There's something in the background. Looks like it could be a factory. Maybe that's where they were turning these animals into canned goods. I don't know. What do we... I mean, we probably want to go and have a look at either the sign or the thing. I don't believe we have to spend a move token to do that, because the card told us to do it. And this card that we previously had is going to go back into the box, and that is us done for that turn. We would have had to make a move action if we'd have been using the move the move options on the card, but we've moved. So now let's have a quick zoom in over here. We have a few options. We have follow, examine, commune, craft, forage, or dig. A skeleton of a long dead behemoth. What do we want to do? Sprawls across the path to the north. I mean, we could examine. We've got 1 purple. Let's go and examine, shall we? So we are going to go to the look book, and we are going to do 700. It is a 2. We're going to spend our 1 skill to do that. So we've got 1 skill token, and we are going to roll 1 die. Hopefully we can do better than we did last time. Here we go. We have a morale, which I also cannot do anything with. Let's spend a token to a boost to reroll. We could really do with something other than that. Perfect. We got a no penalty, so that just goes into the box. That's the best result we can get. So it looks like the beast was a massive dragon. There is a stillness to the air around the skeleton, and you can't decide whether to use the bones to your advantage or delve underneath. Gain 2 boost and continue. I mean, we're gonna get to continue. We're gonna dig, right? The hint is there that we should possibly look underneath. Because it says continue, we can take another action on these cards. Normally we would have to move, and the red action here is dig. So we're going to go to red 700. We do have 1 token to spend if we needed to. It's only 1 skill. I'm actually going to roll for this because we have places we can put these results. We did get no penalty, so that goes in there, and we are reading the dig action. Several meters underground, You feel a sense of satisfaction and strength. Gain 1 health and 1 boost. Look at us with all our boost. You may either stop or continue with an overpower 2 dig action to go deeper and then read the next result. I mean, we're going to keep digging. We'll spend 1. No, you know what? I'm just going to roll 2 dice. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, we have a no penalty, and we have this heart, which we can actually put over here. Because this symbol, so a couple of things to talk about, I guess, on our player boards. We're looking to build out this grid every time we get an item. You can see this one has a heart in, so that means I can put any die result in here. This little lightning bolt means if you're playing multiplayer, other people can use that space. On this one, you'll see it's got the overpower action, the red action. If I was going to use this, I could put this here and I could gain a boost. But in this instance, it feels like it makes sense to put that there. We are going to continue digging. Solid material halts your progress, and you excavate a large crystal, gain item 1160, and continue. 1160. That is not it. That's the wrong card entirely. It's like, why have I got fiber? 1160. Here we go. So let me just zoom in on this one so you can see it. This is a large blue crystal. Now it's got a space at the top that if we're ever doing the move action, we can put a dice on here with a time on it, and we can put a boost onto this card. If we ever want to, we can take this refine action into a gem, reduce the cost by 1 per cube paid. So if we put 3 cubes on here, we can do this for a refine 2 rather than a refine 5. Now what that means is we're going to be able to place this into our grid, and now we've got another place to put these cards. We also have a crystal worth 5 money, and obviously our mission is to collect 30 money, so all good. Okay, did I use this? I don't know if I did actually. I think I held on to it. So we do get to continue at this action at this location. So we could, I don't know what I'd be following. The path? Let's follow the path, right? We're following the path. We were looking for a farmhouse, so we're going to take the follow action, 700. It's a 4 skill check. Follow the path north across the rolling hills towards a sprawling city. Okay. It's a 4 action. I'm going to spend both of these, I think. And we're going to roll 2 dice. Okay, so we have a setback. We just get to put this back in here, and we have a heart. Now, I don't have anywhere to place this. I'm going to re-roll using one of my boosts. We have a star. I don't have anywhere to place this either. I'm really looking for that time would be lovely. Let's spend another one. We can do this as many times as we've got cubes. Might come back to bite us, but we got another. Right, look, one more. I'd like the timer. Oh, we've got morale again, would you believe? Okay, we're just going to take the hit. Fine. So, follow the path. The path leads to the outskirts of a city. Go to 785. Okay, 785, here we come. Okay, 785. So here is a bridge leading to a big old city. Under a long bridge leading into a city, the water level of the moat is low. You hear voices atop the bridge. We could scale, we could sneak, we could listen, we could shout, we could volunteer, we could stall, or we could target. I mean, should we listen? I don't have any dice for it, but let's listen. Okay. So again, because the card told us to go there, I don't think we need to spend a move action. So let's listen. We are going to do purple 785. It's a 3 skill check, so I'm going to have to roll 3 dice, and I don't really have anywhere to put purple. So here we go. Okay, we have a no penalty. We have a heart, which I can't put anywhere. And we have a morale, which I also cannot put anywhere. I mean, even if I rolled, the best I could get is one of the 2. Let's re-roll one of these. I'm going to re-roll the morale. We'll use this and take the heart damage. I'm going to re-roll the morale. We got another heart damage, which I don't have anywhere to put, so we'll come back that down to there. Okay, you hear the voices of guards, the conversation alternating between gathering tolls from the incoming travellers and concerns about the need for more robust night shift due to the increase in bandits crossing the bridge in the evening. Gain 2 boost and continue. It's a lot of and continues at the moment. I like that. Now, we could trade these in to get 1 move token or a gold, but we should volunteer, right? There's an action here which is volunteer. I think we're going to take it. So volunteer 785. It's a 2. We're going to spend our green token and we're going to roll 1 die. Now, we do only have 1 die left. We got a time. Now, I don't have anywhere to put this and I don't really want to lose it. So let's spend our boost again. It's a heart. I don't really want to lose that either, but I'm going to have to. So we're down here. I mean, I could use a boost, but that's fine. The guards atop the bridge look at each other and nod in agreement. As they pull you up, they share the budget cuts to the city, which have resulted in waves of thieves crossing the bridge at night. Gain $1. So we've got the little Vantage coins here. So we gain 1 coin. And quest 1680. Now, quests are slightly different to everything else. Let me just find it. 1680. So we now have a quest card. Vagrants have been slipping past the unstaffed bridge security, robbing merchants in the city at night. Patrol the East Bridge for a night. Have 2 tokens on the bridge. Add them by performing these actions on location 785, using storybook entries for 1680. If you do, read 1680 in the Book of Secrets. Okay, so we're going to have to do quests over here. So let's just tuck this one down here for now. And we can take these action here and scan, intimidate, or defend, and we'll be able to put cubes on this. When we do, we'll be able to go into the Book of Secrets and have a read. I mean, we should do that, right? Let's just get straight to work, I think, because we're going to have to reset all of our dice anyway. Let's do the defend action, which is red, and we are going to 1680. So red 1680. It is a 4 defend. We're going to spend 1 token. So we've only got to roll 3, and all of the dice that we had go back to the challenge pool, and we are going to roll 3 of them. Oh, that is absolutely perfect. Okay, that couldn't have gone any better. The sentients charge across the bridge, brandishing weapons and clever wordplay. You throw one into the muddy water, another you knock out cold, and you lock eyes with the last and don't blink until they decide you aren't worth the trouble. Add 1 token to quest 1680. Nice. Okay, 1680. We should do a scan action maybe. The other one we've got is intimidate. I don't feel like I can do that. Maybe we should go into the city, right? Was there a we did volunteer. I'm just going to go back and check volunteer. We could sneak, I guess, into the city. We're doing a job, but maybe we could sneak in and come back and do this job. Or do I just finish the job off? Let's do the scan action. Fine. 1680. It's a 4. I have no skill to spend on this. This could be us dead. Here we go. Okay, that's not horrendous, but it's not amazing. So we can tuck these 2 here. We have a time. We're doing the purple action, so I don't have anywhere to put these. I'm going to lose 1 morale and 1 time. We're down to 2 on all of them. This is not going great. In the dim lantern light, every shadow is a suspect. Your eyes grow heavy as the night wears on, but you are alert enough to catch several street rats shimmying along the side of the bridge. Add 1 token to quest 1860. We have done it, and it says, if you do, read 1860 in the Book of Secrets. 1860. The Book of Secrets is its own book. Looks very much like this, but let's see what the app says first. Hold on, 1860, is that the Book of Secrets or is it the Book of Vantages? Not sure. 1860. 1680. I'm an idiot. As I was saying, sometimes I get the numbers wrong. Book of Secrets. Here we go. The fire merchants are grateful for your help. Not only did you save them from yet another raid, but you also proved to the City Watch that they need to increase their security efforts. The merchants give you a custom machete and coins for your service. Gain item 920. Custom machete, very nice. So we've got that, 920, and gain 5 coins. Now we do have the 5 coins, but we'll just take the ones for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then rotate this quest and add it to your grid. So now this is done, this becomes a card that we can use. So we have one place for overpower, and this symbol may come up as we go, but we can tuck this, I don't know, let's put it in this space here. It just means when we take the overpower action, we've got more places to put things. Equally, we have this card here, Iron Machete. If we ever do the Chase, Enter, or Trailblaze, we can put a die here. If we're ever doing a red action, we can put a die here. We can craft a more advanced item, reverse this card, gain Windblade, if we take the craft action. And if we put 2 cubes on this, we get a take action. Is that right? For spending 2 cubes on this, we can take the take action. Okay, we'll tuck this in our grid as well, shall we? We've now got a few ways, and this is the important part of this game, we've got a few ways to mitigate the dice rolls. And that's really what it's about. So we've had a little look in the Book of Secrets. If we ever fill our grid with cards, we'll be able to take another destiny, which we don't have just yet. We do have a few other options I haven't really spoken about. On our action card, our player card, you can see there's a few tiny little actions here. There's master, buy, or equip. We could potentially take one of these actions to do some stuff. Equally, on the mission over here, there is pivot, research, plead, or hone. So we can learn some of these things as well, and that might help us with the mission. But for the moment, we've got an item worth 6. We've got an item worth 5, and our mission is have at least 30 value of cards on the player grid. I mean, we're getting there, right? We could buy something that might help us with this. Maybe we should take the buy action. We do have 5 cards. Let's do it. We're going to take the orange buy action on card 1140. 1440. I think I might be number dyslexic. I'm not sure if that's true. Right, we're rolling 2 dice for this one. It's to buy. We got 2 no penalties. Love that. A traveling merchant offers you the opportunity to buy a special product to support one of the 6 actions. You may first sell at most 1 card from your grid to gain its coin value. Okay. Pay $4 to gain hiking boots, improve move. Gain $3 to gain a blinding grenade, improves look. Pay $6 to gain weighted dice, improves engage. Pay $2 to gain vial of nanotech, improves help. $5 to gain snap trap, improves take, and $4 to gain explosives. I mean, let's take the hiking boot, shall we? Let's spend 4 of these to get the hiking boots. 955. We're going to be walking around, right? Well, we might stay in the city forever now, but 955. We are going to be moving every turn. So we now have the hiking boots. Here they are. That means when we get a heart on a move action, we can put it here, and we've got even more options. This is hike, trek, or trudge. We can put those over here. Okay, so even more options. Now let's go back to our card because we need to do something, right? What do we need to do? I mean, I'm guessing we can go to any one of these locations, but I'm guessing we can head into the city. Should we try a sneak action? I don't know if I missed something on the previous card once we completed this. I don't think it said you can go into the city, so we've still got to try and sneak past them. Apparently they don't. Maybe we should now target. You know what? We've got their trust. Let's target them. Yeah, we're a Marine. We've got ways of mitigating the damage. 785. Target the sentients on the bridge. 4. So we're rolling 4 dice. All of our dice are over here, so we can tuck them back up there, apart from 1, and we're going to roll 4 dice. Here we go. Okay, we have 2 2 of those, 1 heart. So I can put a heart up here, but yeah, let's put that there. I've got 2 of these. I can put you here and gain a boost. I can put you down here and put a thing on this card. And I've got a no penalty setback, which I can put up there. Okay. The crowded bridge makes for an easy target, though so do you. You're pelted with stones from above. Roll 4 skill dice and gain all move results. Lose 1 health unless you pay 1 move. You dart under the bridge. Okay, so we're rolling 4 of these skill dice. These are ways we do other various checks. We're going to roll all 4 of these. We got no... Oh, no. We got no... move results. Lose 1 health unless you pay 1 move. I have no way of mitigating the 4 damage I'm about to take. We can't re-roll these. We are just screwed. So this goes all the way down to 0. Now, if we ever fail this, we get to go, or if we ever lose all of these things, we get to go to the Take Storybook 1583 and have a little look. And in here it says, you travel to this planet to collect a variety of valuables, but you are exhausted. Choose one. If you completed a destiny, if you completed a mission, if you feel that you had a fair shot, if you feel that your untimely demise happened far too soon, whether or not completed the mission, you may rally to take one final chance. Refresh all of the challenge die. Roll them all. And gain any morale, health, or time results. So we're going to roll all of these. Oh no. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. That is not great. So we get 2 time, 1 morale, and 1 health. We are hanging on in there, but we get to continue our mission. So what else does this say? So we need to go back to the target engage action, 785. You dart under the bridge and find a quiet path running along the base of the city wall. Go northeast to 389. Okay, 389 it is. Okay. Did it definitely say 389? It did definitely say 389. Okay, let's zoom in. Waves of insects hover over the flowers along the base of the wall, perhaps attracted to the river of mud stretching to the south. I thought I was meant to be in a city. We've got chase, which we do have a place for dice for. We've got smell, shout, craft, consume, or pluck. I mean, I'd really like some health. Maybe... But we've got a load of place to put blue thingies. Let's go and do a chase. Okay, so it's a chase 2 action. I don't have any tokens, so let's just roll. We've got 1 of these and a place to put a thing. I can put that over here in the chase action. Oh, you didn't get to see that. Sorry, I've put that in our specific to chase action over here. Now that you're closer to the flowers, you can understand why the insects were attracted to them. The flowers have a powerful odor, giving you a surge of adrenaline. Gain 1 health and 1 boost. Wow, that couldn't have been better, right? Okay, now we have to take an action. I could go to 390 or 703. I thought I was going to be in a city, but apparently not. I could keep going to... That looks like snow, right? I'm not sure I want to go to snow. I'm going to go left. This is an asterisk. So we're going to have to go to the move book. And we're going to go to 389. And we're looking for the west action. 2, scale west up the narrow staircase. So it's a 2 action. So we're going to roll 2 dice. It's a heart and a no penalty. Now we can put this heart up here. I don't have anywhere for scale, so I can put you there, which means we are going to scale with no railing and barely wide enough for 1 person. The stairs would be easy to defend from the above. Go to 786. Please don't say someone's standing up there about to kick our butt. Okay, 786. is a city. I'm going to zoom in a little closer on this one because there's a reasonable amount of detail. There you go. So we're in the city. All is quiet atop the wall, which leads to a regal building. Several guards block the entrance. I mean, we could attack them, right? We could attack them. We're a marine. We're going to charge. We are a marine. We're charging. I've decided. So we're going to the overpower 786. It's a 3 to charge past them. So let's take our 3 dice here and roll. Okay, we have 2 no penalties. Now I could put 1 here, even though it's a setback. I could put it here and boost this, which means if I spend these, I get a take action. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to take those and get 1 token. And then we've got you, which I think we will put over here. That makes sense, right? Okay, so we have taken the charge action. The guards apparently rely on intimidation and not on speed. Go to the interior, 591. I'm going to keep this card out because sometimes you have to go back to these locations. 591. Okay. It's an interior, so I'll zoom in and show it to you. There you go. The smell of spices and other scents waft through the window from the capital city below. And then we've got these various items. So you can see there's some kind of vial here. There's a chest down here. There's a sword. There's a whatever that is. Not entirely sure what that is. And there's this, which is jewelry, maybe? I mean, we are on the steel, right? Should we inspect? I'm a little bit worried that if we inspect, we can't then do anything. Raid? I mean, let's raid, shall we? We are raiders, let's raid. We say we are raiders. We're a marine, let's raid. Okay, we don't have many places for these red dice, though. So 591 in the red book. 4, raid. Okay, so the good news is... Oh, hold on. I had this one. No, that should have gone there, right? So I've got 3 dice, so we get to take 4, and all the rest go back up here. Okay, here we go again. We are raiding. Oh, that's not... I mean, it's not too bad, but we can put 1 up here. We can put 1 over here and put a cube on here. We've got a time, which I could put over here. And a setback, which I can put over here. And we'll get another boost. Okay. You muster the courage to wield the sword. Gain item 893 and exit west to 780. So 893. We're going to have a machete and a sword. Love that. Okay, we've got a new sword, which is this one here. Item, weapon, sword of memories. Gain a cube on your character and gain a take. And if we hack, slay, or access, that's another weapon. We've got a machete and a sword. Love that. Okay, an exit to 780. Well, let's get rid of this one then. And we'll put you back in here. And then we'll go to 780. Okay, this is 780. Look at this. All is quiet and serene. All is quiet. A serene aqueduct garden. We can wander, we can search, we can greet, we can craft, we can bathe, or we can trap. I mean, maybe the bathe action's for us, right? That might help heal us. Let's do a bathe. Let's hope there's nothing scary in the water. 780. Okay. 780 we're going to in the take book. We do have a token, 780. It's a 1. I'm just going to spend the token, I think. Bathe in the calm water. The water feels great as it flows over you, washing off the grime. Gain 1 health. Yes. Here we go. We're in a good place again. Okay, now what do? We can go 781 towards whatever the aqueduct is, 774 towards maybe a building. Let's go there. 774. This is the first time we've had to do a move action, so I'm rolling a die. We've got a setback. Now I could put this somewhere if I was doing one of these actions, but I'm not. So I'm just going to tuck this down here, back up here, sorry. And we are going to 774. Now the reason that only took one skill is because we knew the number that we were moving to. That was 774, right? Oh no. Oh no. I'm just going to check. That definitely was 774. Hold on. Because I have a habit of doing this. We went to 774. Okay, 774. A flaming hot sentient blocks your path as you find yourself in an alleyway of armories, blacksmiths, and cauldrons of molten metal. We can evade, we can learn, we can persuade, we can offer, we can steal, or we can attack. Interesting. Interesting. We've used most of our spaces for our attacking actions, but maybe if it's really bad to attack, we can deal with it. We don't really have anything else. We're gonna attack, right? We're going to 774. It is 5 to attack. Unfortunately, we've got 6 dice left. That's bad news. We do have some rerolls to mitigate at least. Here we go. Okay. We have a couple of no penalties. That's great. We have a setback, which I can tuck back up here. We have a heart, which means I can... Well, let's have a think about this. We have a heart or a morale. I don't have anywhere to put either of these. Let's put the heart over here. So we're going to gain a cube on this. And I'm going to spend 1 to re-roll this one and hope for the best. Okay, good. I'm going to spend another 1 to re-roll this and hope for the best. Okay, that couldn't have got any better. Right, okay. The world seems to slow as the sentient reaches for an axe. Before they warm themselves up, you've pinned them to the ground, burning your arm in the process. Suffer 1 heat damage and gain 872. Oh, whoops. I was meant to suffer 1 heat damage anyway, and now I take another 1, but I gain item 872. Okay, we have a stone axe. We are getting armed for war. I can craft these into more items. I can cleave. If I get a morale now, I can put this over here. So let's get our axe ready as well to go to battle, shall we? Interesting, but we do take heat damage. Now we can go to 768 or 780, or we can continue north, which we don't know what it is. But I feel like maybe we should do that. Didn't I have I had a space over here where I could have put one of these. Hold on. I did have a space. Oh no, I had a space where I could have used a die over here. Oh well, we learn from it. I'm going north. That's what I'm doing. So we're going to the move book 774, and it's north. It's 3 to evade. North around the fiery sentient. If the sentient is no longer up, reduce this cost to 1. Love that. Okay, we get to roll 1 die, and it's a nothingness. That's great. We are going to sentient or no sentient. Flames are everywhere in the district, and you barely manage to avoid catching fire as you head to 775. Okay, so it's a bit warm. I hear you. Oh, 775's on the back. Perfect. Okay. Let's just zoom in on this one. A sentient trudges up the hill, the smell of delicious street food wafting from the market below. Hide, yield, hire, share, steal, or charge. I mean, we seem to be a little bit violent, right? We're a little bit unstable. We're going to charge again. Okay, let's do it. This is turned into just violence. 775. Charge 6. Holy moly. So all of these go back up here. Okay, maybe the sentient is a little tough, but so are we, right? That's 6 dice. Here we go. Okay, this is pretty good. So no penalty on any of these. Now I could put them in places to gain us stuff. Do I want to, is the question. Maybe I'm going to put one here. Oh, actually, I can do that with one of these, right? I can put that here, which gets us a cube on this. And if I ever have 2 cubes on this, I can gain a yellow, which I will. Okay. And then I've got one more that I can put somewhere. I can put it up here, and that gets us a cube on this card. And if I ever have 2 or more, I can get a green, or I can craft for 4. And I'd get the skull hammer. Okay. I wonder how much our things are worth. I didn't even look. So 4, 14, 20, 25, 30. I mean, we've done what we needed to do, but let's keep going. Charge the sentient. You have the upper hand at first, but the broad-shouldered sentient seems more amused than bothered. When you tumble to a stop, they chuckle and help you to your feet. It seems that it isn't often that someone pokes the beast, and they ask whether you'd like to accompany them on a dangerous quest. If you accept, gain sentient 1334 and quest 1635. Add your quest horizontally to your supply. 1334. We obviously want to go on it, right? Why wouldn't we? 1334 and quest 1635. Okay, let's have a little look, shall we? We have... What the heck is this thing? What is that? Sentient. Flex the strong arm. If a result says continue, you may choose not to continue. So we have another place to put red dye. We have I think it costs a cube to put it here. I think that's what that means. Subdue, and if we ever are in a combat or anything with that symbol, or an action with that symbol. If you lose this card empty, place 2 on here, and it's going to cost us 1 to ignore a continue, or it's going to cost us 1 to put a cube on here. Okay, well, let's put flex up here in our thing, and let's have a look at the quest, shall we? Kill the King of Souls. Parchment reveals a quest assigned to Strong Arm. You have a chance to complete it first. The target is a stone sentient east of the capital. Place 8 tokens here, remove 1 at the start of the turn. Lose this quest if it's empty. If you kill the King of Souls in time, read 1635 in the Book of Secrets. I mean, now we've got a task, right? Now we have a task. Let's just read the rest of this. Add it to our supply. So we need to put all of the cubes on this. I mean, maybe we should just do it the other way by filling it up, but because these are a pain, I'm going to knock these all around, but let's do what it says. 2, 3 more. Whoopsie. 1, 2. I mean, we knew we were gearing up for something. We just weren't sure what, right? Okay, we know it's to the east, so we're going to start heading east, right? What else are we going to do? 781. Okay, so we're going to 781. We'll take this away. 775 goes back in here. 781. Let's just zoom in. I'll show you what I've done in a second. So this is 781. The sand sentient on the left yells something obscene at the metal sentient on the right. Approach, listen, diffuse, console, disarm, subdue. I wanted to go east. How do I get out of the city? Okay. Let's just zoom out and I'll show you what we've got going on. So we've now got our quest here. We've put old flex up here. Well, we could learn or maybe something from him. Maybe that'll help to help get us some info. Don't know. Do we want to approach? Maybe let's approach. Let's approach them. So 781 blue. Approach the sentience with caution. It's 2 dice. Oh, was I meant to... Hold on a second. I'm not sure if I was meant to spend some actions. I think I've been getting the missing the move one, so I apologize, everyone. We'll just carry on from here. I knew that was going to happen. Why did I do this? Right, we have a no penalty and I can put this nowhere. So we'll just tuck it back up here. Okay. As soon as you put yourself in between the sentients, their anger at each other refocuses on you. How dare you interject, one yells. The other sentient agrees, saying, this matter is none of your business. Both sentients walk away with each other, commiserating about the nerve of some people. Gain 1 boost. Nice. Okay, we'll take 1 boost, and we are going to spend 2 of these to get a move token, and then we are going to head east. So storybook lookup move 781 east. It's going to cost 3. Leap east over the canal. We're going to spend 1 of these and roll 2 dice. We're doing a leap action. Okay, we have a setback which can go up here, and we have 1 of these here. There is no leap specifically, but I can put you on here. Perfect. You're impressed by the extensive system of aqueducts and canals in this city. Go to 787. Okay. 787. Almost went to the wrong one then. Hold on. 787. Okay. Sentient rushes north, ignoring the serene waterfall to the west. Well, that's not... I want to go east. How do I get out of this place? Shove, steal, relax, ask, observe, or follow. Oh, whoops. I meant to have removed 1 of these. I do need to figure out about turns. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so I was just checking that either doing an action on this card or moving is an action. Sorry, is a turn. So I think I should have got rid of another 1 of these. And now we're here, but I want to just keep moving, right? I'm just going to keep going east. Or do I learn from the fish dude? Let's learn from the fish dude. That's what we'll do. Okay. Purple action. I'll show you what I'm doing. He looks like a fish. I don't know whether he is a fish. Old Flex has a learn action. So learn 1, 3, 3, 4. What are you going to teach us? It's 4. Learn from the sentience expertise. We don't have 4 dice, but I also don't have anywhere to put these purples. So a little bit worried about this. These go up here. We're rolling 4. Okay, we have a setback and a no penalty, which is great. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I can put this here. That's good news. And then I've just got a time, which I don't think I can put anywhere. Although you've got this symbol on, not the same one. So I'm going to lose 1 time. Okay. The sentient patiently teaches you how to subdue an attacker. Gain 2 overpower. I mean, I think you feel like everything is pointing in one direction at this moment in time. We lose another 1 of these. Let's just keep moving. I was hoping he was going to tell us something about the thing. We're going east at 787. I want to find the King of Souls. It's going to cost us 2 to exit out of the city. So we have to roll 2 dice because I don't have any to put anywhere. Okay, we got a no penalty and a heart, which we can put up here. Great. You find that it's much easier to exit the capital city than to enter. Go to 390. Okay, we keep heading east, right? 390. Apologies if I've got a load wrong in terms of movement actions and stuff. I tend to find with this, it's really just about exploring, right? I feel like maybe wrongly, I feel like the rules are there just for a little bit of guidance, but nothing too major, right? Okay. I often see people eating those berries. This is the traveler. So if we ever see a red speech bubble and a little dude with a little pointy thing on, I bet they're delicious. So I can forage, pluck, share, consult, search, or wander. We're looking for the King of Souls. We're going to keep losing time, but I wonder if we should forage for now. So let's do that. 390 forage. We do have a token for it. Forage some berries, it's 2, so let's spend 1, and then I'm going to roll 1 die. Okay, it's a setback. Okay. While popping berries into your mouth, gain 1 morale. You notice a gap in the bushes. A small hole in the wall leads west. You may wiggle through it to go to 787. I do not want to go into the city. I want to keep going east. We're going to 704. The King of Souls is on our radar. We lose one of these. 704. That's not 704. 704. It's 5 to hike. We do have a place for hiking. We've got some hiking boots, but it's 5. That's really bad news. That's also all of our dice. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we've got one of those. We've got one setback. We've got one each of these things. So I can put you here and put a cube on this card. Love that. We're doing a hike action. So, I mean, we have to get rid of the heart. So we'll tuck you up here. And that means I can put a cube on here. And that means we've got 1 morale to put somewhere. And I cannot put this anywhere. So I'm going to tuck this down here. We're going to take 1 morale damage. Okay. The path forks. Oh, hold on. That was north. Hold on a second. 704. I was going north. I wanted to go. What are you talking about? How can 704 be to hike north? Surely I'm going east. No? No? Oh, hold on. I don't need to spend any of that. Hold on. Let's bring this back. You know what? Let's just leave it as is. I'm going to bring that back. I just needed to spend 1. I'm going to just assume we've made the roll. And I'm going to 704. I'm such a tool. Right, 390. I'm putting back. And I'm finding 704. I thought I had to do a roll, but I didn't need to do one. So we might have taken more than we needed. What did I say I'm going to? 704. Please be the King of Souls. Has anyone seen the King of Souls? The exterior to a giant orb appears soft and squishy, as if you could reach inside. How do I find the King of Souls? Go and remove one of these. Place 8 tokens here. Remove 1 at the start of your turn. Lose this quest. If it's empty, if you kill the King of Souls, let's just read this again. Parchment, the quest, you have a chance to complete it first. Target is a stone sentient east of the capital city. Now there is something down here. I've got 3 turns left. One of those is going to be moving. Do I just keep going east? Do I enter this orb? I just want to find the King of Souls. I'm just going to keep going east, 710. Another 1 to roll. Okay, here we go. It's a time. Do I have anywhere for time to go? No, I'm going to lose 1 time. Okay, 704 goes back in here, and we are going to 710. Please be the stone sentient. Okay. You perch atop a steep pillar of stone and grass covered in the ledge that looks of a remote waterfall in the distance. Descend, scan, inspire, assemble, pickpocket, cut. I see no stone sentient. Where can he be? That's another one of these gone, so we lose another time off this thing. We've got 2 left. Do I just commit to going east 1 more time? 716, I'm doing it. I'm just going to keep going east and hope we find the thing. I need to replace all of our dice and roll 1. It's a time again. I guess we put that there, and we put 1 here. And what number did I say I was going to? 716. No, yeah, 716. A glowing light illuminates a cave. In the surface of the glass-covered crag to the south is a steep descent along a series of gravity-defying boulders. I mean, if that doesn't indicate a stone sentient, then I don't know what does. I want to kill the King of Souls so bad. I mean, we're at a place where I've just got to go into the cave, right? Charge? What does charge do? Let's charge. Got no idea what we're charging. Let's charge. Maybe there's a stone sentient that we don't see. 716. Charge into the cave. Head down 2. So we're rolling 2 die. Okay, we have a no penalty, but I could put it somewhere. I'm going to tuck it back up here. And we have a morale, which I can put up here and put 1 cube on our axe up here. Okay. In the pitch black darkness of the cave, you crash into some solid stone wall, lose 1 health and gain 2 look. When any token reaches 0, read the mission's entry in the take storybook. Well, this is annoying. 1583. If you completed a destiny, we didn't. If you completed a mission, we did. So we've got 10, 16, 20, 25, 30 exactly. End the game. In a mission victory, your destiny is unknown. Well, that is disappointing, right? Oh, I could have read 1583 in the Book of Secrets by doing this, but I didn't. And I think that's the thing. The problem with this game is it always feels like I'm desperately trying to. Last time it was the kittens that led us into a place that was too hot for us. This time it's trying to find a stone sentient called the King of Souls, where I just ran into a wall. It's a little bit annoying that you get a quest that says, unless I miss this, the parchment reveals a quest assigned to the strong arm. You have a chance to complete it first. The target is a stone sentient east of the capital city. Now, this dude said, do you want to come on a quest with me? And then this is the quest we get. So he's not really with us. Or he is with us, but he didn't give us any guidance as to where the King of Secrets was, which is a bit disappointing. We might have gone past him. He might have been in that orb. He might be down those stairs. I don't know. I'm tempted. I'm just going to look at south, I think. 716 south. I just want to know if it would have been a 7 descend action. That 715 would have gone to. Let's just see if it was that one. 715. Stone sentient visits the soul keeper. That would have been it. We were so close. If I'd have just focused and beeline towards it, would have been all right. But I didn't, and that's on me, and it's disappointing. But maybe next time, Stone Keeper, Soul Keeper will kick your butt. I feel like we might have killed it before. Right, but there you go. This was Tina's foray into a Vantage. I think we got some rules wrong. I apologise. We'll treat this as kind of a rules light. I think I probably need to refamiliarize myself with the rules, but I tend to find it's just too much fun, right? I probably should have done a load more move roll, so I apologize. I possibly missed some stuff on some cards. I could have done this and just read 1583, but we'll come back to this. We'll have another chance of doing this, and equally, I think we've already done it, so I'm less worried about that. I just like exploring. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe button, all of those things. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to check out, there's more episodes of Vantage on the channel, but equally, if you want to see more, go and check out Patreon. There's some additional episodes over there to watch. Thank you so much. I'll see you again soon.